Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty P Cards. In this episode, we're going to be talking all about eBay and some tips and tricks I have learned over the last 5 years of spending way too much time on eBay searching for cards and looking for deals. So to start it off, here is eBay. And so the very first tip and trick I want to show is just excluding some words. So let's search 2014 update Mookie Betts, and let's say you're just looking for the base card. So right here off the bat, you'll see the rookie debut card is the very first thing. Scroll down further, you'll see more rookie debuts. There might even be chrome cards in here. Here's some chrome. Let's just say you want the paper. So let's exclude the rookie debut, which is 301. And let's exclude the word debut and exclude the chrome card. Let's even exclude the future is now card because that's another one from this set. So future. So this will just refine the search. If you put the dashes in front of the number or the word and then dash after the word, it will take that out of the search. So here is just a bunch of the cards listed, which is nice. So that's the very first thing. On top of that, on other platforms, this is actually applicable as well. You know, you have 130point.com or you have other places that can actually be used. You can also put quotations around a specific word you want for sure in there. And eBay already does that when you search for the cards. If you put PSA 10, it will only pull up the PSA 10s. You know, that's how it works. But in other places, it's not that simple. So you can put quotations around it and it does the same thing, requires the word to be there. Put the dashes around it, it takes the word out. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Next up, I want to talk about sold listings and how you can check comps on those. So let's go to Mookie Betts 2014 Topps Update. Over in this right-hand corner, you have the word advanced. Click on that advanced, hit sold listings and search it. And that's how you can see exactly what has sold recently for what pricing. It does not, however, show you this number. You know, so it shows that the best offer was accepted. So you might think it's around 370, but let's just say the buyer offered for 150 and that's what is accepted for. You'll still see 370. This can be confusing if you're trying to find a comp for a card or like if you want to offer something specific on another platform like Instagram or Facebook. It just is confusing. So there's a website called 130point.com that can remedy this. So I searched already Mookie Betts 2014 Topps Update up here, and you can see the exact same cards at the top of this search are the exact same cards top of this one as well on eBay. So you see this line through here. If you go to 130 point, it shows what was accepted. So this actually sold for $320. This one was on the next one down, was just a base card. That was $200 your best offer. The buyer accepted $100. So this will let you see exactly what the pricing is. So this is just a nice website for that reference. On top of that, we talked about very specific and narrow searches can be good. Let's discuss save searches. So eBay allows you to do save searches. So on the phone, it's easier to look at, but we'll just do it on the computer while we're already on this platform. But on my save searches, you can see all the cards that I get notified about when they're listed. You know, 2011 Diamond Topps 101. These are actually really cool. If you want to look at them, they have the actual diamond in the card. And then I have 2011 Finest Refractor because I'm trying to finish the set. So if I can get a card for cheap, I'll buy it instantly. Up at the top, I have a Stan Musial rookie card because I want to find one for a good deal. This will let me know automatically if the card is listed so I can be the first one to look at it and find a good deal. I've had many times in the past where I have gotten cards for ridiculous prices just because I have the search saved. Check it once or twice a day in the morning and the night, and I'll be one of the very first people to see the cards listed so I can have first dibs on it as well. So actually last year, there was a 2011 Topps Update set listed, and I have 2011 Topps Update set as one of my saved searches. And so I went to that search. I saw that there was a new one on the phone. It's really easy to see, but I saw there was the new option, so I clicked on it, and it showed me that there was this 2011 Topps Update set for $60 or $45 or something. And so I was like, you know what? I'll take a chance. Even if the trout's not in there, at least I get the other part of the set, which is usually $200. Sure enough, I get the set, the trout is in there, and I actually got it graded, and I got a 9.5, but I got that all for $45 just because I had the search saved and I was the first one to see it. So that's another thing you can find good deals on. As well, really rare cards, this like Stadium Club Clayton Kershaw, this will let me know when a new one is listed. I'm already watching a few that I think are good deals, so I can get them, but there's only 3 autographs of his on here. But if there's another one listed, I'll be one of the first people on eBay to know about it. So I have first dibs if it's a card I really want. So that's just save searches. On the phone, it's a little bit easier to use because when you just go hit the search bar up here, it will show you, like there's like a saved option, hit the saved section. It'll show you your save searches, and on top of that, if it's a new search, there's a blue dot next to it. So that is just the next tip. After that, I want to talk about broad searches. So this is pretty opposite of what I said at the beginning, but if you search broad stuff, let's see right here, 2016 Trevor Story, you'll be able to find cards that you didn't really know existed of a player. So let's say I never would have searched for high-tech autograph, but that's on here. Let's just scroll pretty deep into it so we can see what's here. Let's put 200 cards per listing, scroll to the middle so we can kind of get an idea. So here are just some cards that are probably some good deals. I never would have looked for a Trevor Story Allen Ginter card, but let's say that was $1, I'd buy it right now. Here's a Bowman Platinum rookie I didn't know existed. This will allow me to find this for cheap. And it's just a really good way to find cards. And these broad searches are nice because of the fact that you may be able to find cards that are mislabeled or mislisted. And if they are mislisted, let's just say someone listed this Bowman Chrome rookie of Trevor Story for 30 bucks and it just said Trevor Story rookie card. And so nobody's finding the specific card. But if you did a broad search and scrolled through and see what was there, you might be able to find it for really cheap because it was mislabeled. So that's another thing I wanted to point out. Speaking of this Trevor Story Bowman Chrome card, that one does allow offers. But if you want to watch a card that doesn't accept offers, you can put like the watch mark on there and it will let the seller know that there's people watching their card and they can send offers to the seller. So here's one. This is for that exact Trevor Story card. You know, so this was a $100 card. They offered 40% off for 60 bucks. So sometimes they're just desperate to move it. They'll give you good deals like that. Or if it's even a card or a product that doesn't let you like actually submit offers, maybe able to find a good deal. So it just shows you like, hey, the seller wants to get rid of this card. A lot of times I can spark conversation with that seller. One thing I do want to talk about as well in the same vein is you want to make sure if there is a card you're watching, so let's go to my watch list, and you want to make an offer on that card, I highly recommend including an actual conversation to the seller. So here's a Max Scherzer. I would never buy this because of those print lines. I saw that earlier today. I just need to take it off my watch list. But let's say I wanted to make an offer and you don't want to be too annoying about it. Let's say I want to make 15 bucks. You can add a message, be like, just be like, say something nice. This is an awesome card. I have been looking for one for a long time. I hope this offer is good enough to get a deal done. Thanks, Scott. If you do that, they're much more likely to actually accept your offer, believe it or not. It makes it more personable and they'll actually respond, and a lot of times they'll respond with a message as well, like, hey, thanks for the offer, but I'm actually at this point firm, and that lets you know exactly where they're at. Or they might like, this guy's nice, it's for his PC, which it would have been, so I'll give him a little bit better deal and accept it. So make sure you include messages. Don't just copy and paste. Don't say that this is for your son's birthday. Just be honest. Like, this is a card I really want and I would love to get it at this price. Let me know if it's a doable thing for you. And if it's not, they'll respond with the message as well. So those are just a couple of things I wanted to talk about. One more thing I wanted to reference just before we go is you can actually go, let's say this is a really good deal for this Max Scherzer. Again, it's not a great deal because it has such surface issues, but make sure you check the seller's other items. So just go hit visit store over here and you can see everything the seller's listed. Sometimes you can find really good deals doing a cross search in their items itself. So anyways, those are just some tips and tricks I've learned. Hopefully they helped you guys. You may have already known them, but just wanted to show them off to the newcomers in the hobby. So I appreciate it, guys. Please like and subscribe and let me know if there's any other things that you do on eBay that you think is helpful so we can share with everybody else in the hobby. Appreciate it and have a good one.